Okay. Well, that was Tyler doing deep exhales over there. Welcome to the new episode of Survivor, our third coverage here. Last week's episode, Desi got voted out. She tried to make a move and didn't quite make it. So we'll discuss that and much more. Like the very weak immunity challenge, because I thought it was horrible. Now I will gladly let y'all see Tyler. You're on.
Come on out, guys.
Okay.
Woo!
You can see what kind of show it's going to be tonight. Probably a quick one.
I'm glad to be back. Glad to be back.
Tyler, Desi was voted out. She tried to make a move, and it seemed like I don't think she understood that Donovan or Donathan, however you say his name, and
it's Donathan, okay? If you just say it
Donathan,
3 times, you'll get it right from here on out. I'm sick of the Donathan. I don't know what it is.
I don't know his name.
Donathan, get it down.
And Laurel were clearly as tight with Wendell and Dominic as they were. Thoughts?
She tried to make a move. She obviously went to the wrong people to make the move. We don't get to see everything. I don't know how she didn't know that Laurel and Donathan were not tight with Wendell and what's the other dude's name? Dom. Is that his name?
Yes.
Yeah. Because on the show, it makes it look like they're being pretty good with them. But again, that's just editing. It was a poor time to try to make the move that she wanted to make.
So obviously, Kellen wanted to vote Michael out. She didn't want to vote out Malolo, and she definitely didn't want to vote out a girl. It happened at one point. Dominic and him went to Michael, the 18-year-old, on the other tribe, and they talked to him. So I'm not sure. I'm going to say there's an all-guy alliance, but is Kellen now on the outside of like a 7 or 8 person alliance? The way I see it shaping up is it's Dominic, Wendell, Laurel, Donovan, and then Kellen and Angela are probably kind of interchangeable. Thoughts?
I think the big alliance now is going to be the 4 between Laurel, Donathan, Dom, and Wendell. I don't think they're going to budge from that. I think Laurel and Donathan kind of built some points by going and telling them right away what Des wanted to do. I think Kellen's going to hurt herself with that alliance because I think she's going to go back to saying, okay, look, Des was shady. We got rid of her, but now we need to stay Navidi strong. And I think Wendell and Dom really want to take Laurel and Donathan because they're not really playing much of a game right now.
Well, Kellen did step out, and she alerted Dominic, of her presence because even he said that was aggressive, and she's playing hard. So I think unless she goes on an immunity run, and she does have the extra vote, but in 2 or 3, though there's actually on the preview, it's like 2 people are getting voted out, I think, this week. Mm-hmm. But after that, like the next episode, I was going to say 2 more people voted out and then her, because I think Michael will probably not win one of the immunities and they'll toast him out. And I think she goes after Michael or maybe Angela, but I don't think she's in the final 5 right now.
Yeah, she'll definitely want to go after Michael if he doesn't win immunity. I don't think that's a smart play for Dom and Wendell, personally, just because of the numbers with the guys. You got to, not that they have to go that alliance, but, you keep hearing these all-girl alliance stuff. You're setting yourself up if you're going to start getting rid of guys. They can get rid of Michael anytime. He's good, but it's not like he's been dominating challenges or anything.
Then I'm going to say this. Chelsea won immunity. We'll get to that in just a second. But she won immunity. Is she starting to have maybe a bigger role on the season than she's had so far?
Hey, I said it. I said it in the last episode. She's doing big things over there. She said about 5 words last episode. That's up from the 3 that she said previously. Although she didn't know what was going on this last vote because she voted Michael.
Was that not maybe a safety vote?
I mean, maybe, but I don't see why you would need one if they know they're all going to turn on Des. Des doesn't have an idol. I mean, I would never think in a million years she would have found one. They could have put one in her bag, and I don't think she would have found it. I haven't thought she was a good player all season. She just happened to be on the right side of the numbers. So
a few episodes. Okay, I've cut you off. A few episodes ago, they let Angela come out, and she had a strong episode, and she kind of played a little mind games and was doing her thing. Is she going to progress in this season and come out of I shouldn't say come out of nowhere, but come out of we're picking her for 4th or 5th, and she ends up being in the final 3 and maybe winning.
Final 3, maybe winning. I don't think so. I think someone would take her because I don't think anyone will vote for her. I think she thinks she's playing a much better game than she is. She kind of annoyed me when she won the food challenge. That whole sticking the tongue out that was kind of wearing me out a little bit. But I don't know. I mean, I don't really think she's done too much except she won that challenge. That was a tough one to win, but I don't think she would get votes in the end. I think she's someone that someone might consider bringing with them.
Right now, after the Desiree vote, give me your top 3. Now, I'm not saying who's going to be in the final 3. Your top 3 players to win right now.
Dom and Wendell, they're in the best position right now. I think both of them still have an idol, right?
Yes, because
I think so. Yeah, because Dom played the legacy
advantage.
Or whatever. Yeah. Yes. Those 2 for sure. Then the 3rd spot's up in the air. I mean, I kind of want to say Kellen because I think she's playing a good game, but I think she's on Dom's radar now. So I think there's going to be a little battle between those 2. I'd like to see Michael kind of sneak in there, but it's stacked against him. 3rd place, I'm going to go with the wild card. I'm going to go Chelsea. She's doing sneaky things over there on the beach.
Okay, well, we have some disagreement. I think, as of now, I think Wendell is probably, if it were to end right now, would be my top pick to win. Because Dominic, moving forward, has started to ruffle feathers, and there's a chance that he will get voted out. He's going to have to play his idol at the perfect time. And then my 2nd place at the moment was Chelsea. I'm going to move it up to Laurel because I think Wendell and Laurel are going to end up working together to get Dominic out, but I think that's why I have Wendell in front of Laurel because he'll have more moves on this thing. And then 3rd, I'll go with Angela because I think she's going to end up being a key component, and if things fall right, I think she could be in a chance to win if she's with the right people. Okay, so let's talk about the immunity challenge. First off, just being real.
Epic battle.
It was not an epic battle at all. It was quick. I think there was half the people were out before the first 5 minutes were up. I think Survivor they've done either this one before or something very similar, and it just didn't work out this time. It wasn't, I think, what they thought was going to happen, and Chelsea ended up winning somehow. I have not figured it out yet. What was your take?
I didn't catch the last part you cut out.
I said, what was your take? Chelsea ended up winning somehow.
I guess that her form, the way that she did it, was a good strategy because who got 2nd? Was it Sebastian?
Yeah, it was one of the guys. I think it was Sebastian or Michael.
No, I think Michael dropped 4, or he's with top 4 or something. I don't remember. I did notice that her and whoever the last guy was, that they're kind of leaning back all the way, outstretched. Maybe that was just the strategy for it. I just noticed that the last two in it were kind of using the same technique. She just was able to go a little longer than him. I like the battle. I kind of wish that it would have, like you said, lasted a little longer. We wouldn't have dropped 5 players in the first minute or whatever it was.
Do you think that maybe the balls or the platforms were different than what they've used in this challenge in other seasons? Because it seemed like, from what the edit showed us, as soon as the ball moving, I think it may have been Sebastian was the only one who was able to recover a lot. But as soon as the ball started moving, it seemed like it was over for everybody involved.
Yeah, I mean, that just goes to the technique that they're using too. I guess the leaning back, it kept the platform a little more steady, less room for give. Maybe, I don't know. It may be the same challenge we've seen in years past. Maybe the wind was blowing a lot harder this time. I mean, you don't know. I like the challenge. I was disappointed in the outcome this time, but not that Chelsea won. Disappointed in that, but disappointed in how quick it ended.
Okay, if we have 2 people voted out in this next episode, I couldn't really tell. It seemed like they're going to do one challenge and vote out 2 people. That's what the preview made it seem like, and that's so. I guess my thoughts are: do you think they'll do? They've done before in the history, like at Tribal Council, a small mini challenge for immunity, or do you think it's just one immunity gets you through 2 councils?
I think the previews made it seem like they were going to go to one tribal, and that was it. 2 people go home. I don't know how they're going to do it. Maybe the top 2 vote getters go home. Maybe they vote once and then vote again. It'd be kind of cool if, the first person, whoever won immunity, was only immune for the first vote. Then they voted a second time, and you could send that person packing. That mess with some people's minds a little bit. So you're safe, but not really safe. I'm kind of interested to see how they're going to do it, but I think they'll probably take whoever gets the top 2 vote getters. They go home.
Okay, golly, my mind's kind of gone, and we should have done this a lot sooner. Someone went to Ghost Island. I want to say, I can't think of her name. It was the girl. She's on Navidi. She went to Ghost Island. I'm pretty sure. Am I wrong or right?
No, you're right.
And she got a game. And I'm telling you right now.
Was it Angela? I think it was Angela.
Maybe it was Angela, but it was Angela because she had no vote. That's right. Thank you for helping me on that. I appreciate it. It was a blonde girl. I mean, it is what it is. Angela went there, and she had the choice between the 3. And I was saying, and I can have witnesses back me up, choose the middle one. And she chose the one on the right. And I'm like, there has always been something when they've done 3 in the middle. And if you had a 2 out of 3 chance, where would you pick?
I don't know. I wouldn't think about it. I'd probably just grab one and go, because the more you think about it, the more you're going to mess with yourself. Probably whichever one was closest to my hand. I don't know. That's a tough one because there's really no skill or anything involved. It's just luck. Maybe eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
If Ghost Island continues, there probably won't be a game this week. Thoughts on that?
If what?
If Ghost Island continues the way it's been going, there probably won't be a game this week. Whoever goes will get no game. It seems like it's alternating.
Yeah, it does seem like it's alternating a little bit too. I have noticed that. Again, I don't know if it's all random or not. I'd like to think that it is, but maybe that's the way they designed it. Every other one, or certain votes they were going to do it. Who knows? Um, I'd like to see a game this week just because of the double elimination.
And this is a serious question, do you think, because I have my opinion and I'll give it after your answer, do you think, unless we're completely in sync, and I doubt that's going to happen, do you think it's going to be a double elimination this week? Because the producers hope someone mixes it up on the second vote.
Do I think that that's why they're doing a double elimination this week?
Yes.
Yes, actually, I do. I think they're doing it to throw a little wrinkle in there, and I think that's the reasoning behind it, is to see if they can get these people to, open it up a little bit, get away from this Navidi Strong, and everything. That's nice to win, but they want to see the drama. They want to see the blind sides. They want to see the backstabbing because that's what's going to get people to watch. So I definitely think the producers threw it in. I'd be interested to know if they decided on this mid-season or if this is something that they had planned before the season even started. I'm thinking it's probably something that they decided to do mid-season based off the way the game was playing.
I agree with you on that. I think this is kind of a right now decision they made when they were out there filming. I think they want either the girls to come together. They want to break up the Malolo group moving forward, but I think they want maybe girls either make a decision or Dominic, Kellen, someone take the other person out. That's my thought on the whole thing.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm really going to like it if it's one of those where I've said it a couple times already, where it's like, okay, you're all going to vote once. The top two vote getters. That's who goes home, because we've got now what? We still have the 4 Malolo, right? Or is it 5?
There's 4. There's 4. It's Michael, Laurel,
so it's 6 and 4.
Donovan, and that one girl, the blonde who I can't remember her name.
You're right. It's 6 and 4. So I mean, I like it now because if you let those the two top vote getters go home, then that gives Malolo. I mean, even though one of them's going home, that says, hey, someone on Navidi's going home too, because Navidi can't just split the votes, which they don't have the numbers right now to really split them. But it really takes that away, and it gives Malolo a chance, I guess, to send somebody from Navidi home, or if there was just 2 alliances in general, it gives you a chance to kind of pick at each alliance a little bit.
Yeah. So we don't really know what's going to happen. And I'll go first this time. I want you to tell me, there's like 10 people left. I want you to tell me who you think one person is. So you're going to have 2 people are getting voted out. And you just got to guess one and who you think's going home. I think in this episode, without a shadow of a doubt, Michael is getting voted out. I'm just going to say it now. I'm thinking it's coming.
Yeah, Michael's done unless he wins immunity.
So is that you? Are you going with him too?
Yes.
Okay, go with your next.
My next one. Man, I'm gonna say Kellen.
Okay, I
think with a double vote, I think she might be somebody that they sneak up on. That Malolo group might throw some votes her way because they're not going to vote for Dom or Wendell.
I just want you to realize she does have an extra vote, and if it's 1 vote, this would be a good time to use it.
That's true. But I mean, we just don't know how it's going to be. I mean, maybe she uses that extra vote. Michael gets the most votes, and she gets the second most, and
yeah,
hold each other's hands on the way out. Y'all are gone.
Well, for right now, that's pretty much all I got this week.
Okay. I got one for you.
Okay.
This is hypothetical, obviously. Out of all Out of our friends from Angelo State, I want to know if we were, playing on Survivor. Obviously, we're going to exclude you and me because one of us is probably winning first. Um, out of our friends, who's going home first? Who will make it to the merge and then go home? And then who do you think has the next best chance of winning besides the two of us? I want to know
Okay,
who
so
goes home first,
hold
who's
on.
the merge
Like,
player.
who are we talking about? I need to know.
Let's go with.
Is it one tribe? Or is it one tribe? Is there two tribes? Stuff like that. I need you to tell me.
We'll go. We'll go. Just like this Ghost Island setup. Start off with multiple tribes. Get some tribe swaps in there. Hit a merge.
Who's there though? Give me at least 12 people.
12 people. Dang. Okay. Let's go with the immediate family. Let's go with Reed and Jody, Tukey. What, you got to write this down?
No one out there. No, I'm glad no one out there is feeling left out. Tyler said the immediate family, so I'm glad no one's feeling left out.
Well, I got to list 12 people, so Okay. All right, so we're gonna go with Reed, Jody, Tukey, Bree, Ollie, Scott, Lewis. Man, I don't think I have any more friends at Angelo State.
I mean, are you being real right now?
Who else do we know?
Least, let's say Trevor.
I'm getting old and senile. Oh, yeah, Trevor.
Put Dan out there, AK, Witt.
Oh, yeah, I'll put them. Dan, AK, Witt, and Bradley. There's your 12.
Hold on. I don't even know if that's 12, but can I have one thing?
Who do you want in there?
Can Winston be out there?
Winston's out there. He's out there.
I know he's not immediate family, but I want Winston out there.
Right, what about Kirkham? Out there. Kirkham's out there.
Hale, Josh Boynton. I want options here.
Nick Boynton.
I want to
Man, we got a lot of people out there. I like it.
Okay, so I want everyone to see my face. For any Angelo State people that are watching this, I do not apologize. This is how I feel. Winston, Mr. Elliott, you are the easiest first choice. You or Lewis to go out, but you would survive the first round at least. The first person voted out of Survivor, if his tribe goes, is Bradley. Bradley, love you to death, but you're not making it past the first 3 days because I cannot imagine if I'm cooking rice, I'm sure you'd be over there critiquing how I cooked it and served it, and I would have to say goodbye.
Yeah, pretty much. That's all you're giving me?
What?
All right.
What was that you put out?
That'd be a Bradley right there. That's it? That's it?
That's the first vote out. You said first person voted out, merger, and then the winner, right?
Yeah.
Okay. First person voted out at the merge. Real simple. Is Scott. Scott, you get voted out at the merge for a very simple, easy reason. Because I'm sure at this point you have annoyed at least half or 80% of the people out there. And you're not the only one. I'm just being real. And then secondly, you've probably performed well in challenges. So if you don't win, you're a challenge threat, easy vote. Sorry, it's just an easy vote. Bye-bye, Scott. You made it to the merge. You're on the jury. You're voting for me to win. It's all good. I'll tell you how much Email and K-State, and I'll wear a purple shirt. And then the winner. Are we allowed to pick ourselves as the winner?
No, it's excluding us. It's if we weren't in this season.
Well, since it's all Angelo State people out there, Jody's probably going to slide by. Yeah, I said you're going to slide by because you're going to probably have 2 votes. You should get voted out. One pre-merge, one about you should be the 3rd or 4th jury member. And you're going to slide by somehow. I don't know. And then when we get to the end, you're going to get up there and talk, and you're going to get emotional and start crying, and you're going to win. It's that simple. So I would pick Jody to win.
All right.
So you gonna give me 3 real quick?
3 real quick. I'm gonna have to say that Brienne is definitely going home first if her tribe goes. Um, for the simple fact that Bree's just gonna be like, "Look, guys, I'll take the blame for this one. It means more to y'all. Just send me home." She's gonna be the peacekeeper. Um, if she does mess up in the challenge, be like, "You know what? It's my time to go." Making it to the merge, that's gonna be Reed. He'll make it to the merge and then he'll get voted off. He'll make it to the merge because he's going to be trying to build onto that the shelter every other day. So people are going to like that. He's going to start building the bathrooms in there, trying to put in bunk beds and stuff. So they'll keep him around till the merge. And after that, we'll see you later. We've had enough of you, bro. To win it, I'm probably going to have to go Jody. I think that she'll be able to get by. She won't make people mad. She'll talk strategy a little bit, not reveal too much. And then I think she'll have the best speech at the end to win it. So that's where I'm going with it.
Coattail rider.
Most likely to be medevaced out. That'd have to be Lewis.
Really?
Yeah, Lewis will get medevaced out somehow. I don't know
Lewis
how.
Lewis is getting medevaced out. My money's on Trevor gets medevaced out because he does some freak accident and hurts himself.
Yeah, but he'll probably just rub some sand on it and just keep going. Lewis will get a splinter and we'll have to call the ambulance in. He'll get cholera.
Trevor's the guy that wins the steak reward and eats too much steak and can't use the bathroom and has to
leave. Yeah, all right. I might change that one then. Trevor's going home through medevac. So, all right. Looking forward to next week. Well, next week's tomorrow.
Tyler said, I'm not getting medevaced out. We're ending on that. See y'all next week. Tyler, you can say goodbye.
Peace.